See, some of you are wondering if I'm getting ready to collapse now. I seem to have lost my orientation. I knew I'd get there sooner or later. I didn't realize it was that far away. How many of you remember your discards? I got to tell you, we got a strong club. But in our club, there's probably 5 people out of 45 that remember what they put in the crib. Now, that is really tough. I mean, you only have to remember 2 cards. The rest are in front of you. The starter cards laying on the deck, and these other 4 are looking you right square in the eyeball. And it's lone 1 and a lone 2. Don't keep a lone small card thinking somehow you're going to get a go. I got news for you. You're going to get the shaft a whole lot more frequently than the go. It might make you want to go, but it's not good. Card. Don't play hunches. This person last week that led the 6 and got beat, they was playing a hunch. They said, well, I had this small card, but I thought they'd probably hold small cards, so it'd probably be safer to play a 6 or a 9. No. Now, the dealer is guaranteed 1 peg. I'm surprised how many people have played this game for a long time that have not yet figured that out. Unless the dealer falls off his chair in a coma, or he throws 4 cards to the crib and only plays 2, he's guaranteed 1 peg. It doesn't make any difference whether he looks at them or just throws them down. If he needs 1 peg, he's going to get 1 peg. It don't make any difference if he looks at the cards or not. He can turn them face down and just throw them out as you play. Now, maybe you have some ability to fluster the dealer and get him to drop a couple cards on the floor under the table or something as he's shuffling them around. It's never happened for me, but I have heard of it happening. And in that case, the dealer won't get that peg, and you could possibly count your hand. So if you're able to cause folks to react that way, it might be a good psychology to deploy in your games. Frankly, I don't think I'm much of a poker face. My brother is. My brother's a good poker player. The only time I'm a good poker player is playing video poker. You know? I mean, I can't bluff the machine, can I? I don't have to. I don't act like, it doesn't make any difference if I act like a good hand or a bad hand. Conversation. Talk is cheap. Frankly, I give away my hand sometimes when I shouldn't. I mean, I got a pat hand for 16, and I need 14 to win. And so I'll say to my opponent, can you peg 22? It's kind of smart, isn't it?
Smart what?
Well, what I've told him, this game is over, right? Now my brother Gary keeps his mouth shut. I don't know when I'm looking at him whether he's won them all or lost them all. He looks just as dismal to me in either case. So, that's the truth. Yeah. Sneaking a peek. It is against the rules to look at the bottom card on the deck. People that play cribbage at home have been in the habit of cutting the cards and always looking, and then they look again when they turn the starter card. So, fortunately, most of these people are people that can't remember what they threw in the crib. So there's no chance that they can remember what the hell they got on 2 cuts. Some of you have probably played a game with me over the years. My mother bought a deck of cards. that the spades and clubs were red, and the hearts and diamonds were black. And she had me come up to her house to play cribbage. Well, I played, I don't know, a couple of weeks. She said, haven't you noticed anything funny about these cards? You know, they look like the ones I play with all the time. She said, well, they're backwards. I said, what do you mean backwards? She said, well, they're reds and blacks are just the opposite of what they always are. Oh, I said, what are they usually? Of course, I know from Valentine's Day that hearts are red, right? But I had no way to know that a diamond is red. I mean, the only diamond I can think of is a baseball diamond, and they're usually green. So anyway, diamonds and spades are both pointed. And every once in a while, I hold a flush with 3 diamonds and a spade, or 3 spades and a diamond. And I lay it down and start to take the points on the board. Wow! Does that cause an explosion? They presume I've been doing that my whole career. He gets 3 cards and he thinks he's got a flush. So I don't get confused on the hearts and the clubs, you see, because the club is rounded this way and the heart goes this way. So, but if you know that, see, you might be able to take advantage of me in the game. Try to deal me spades and diamonds. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Don Bacco used to play in this club. He had to let off steam quite frequently. And he'd go out in the parking lot sometimes and throw his jacket in the air. Tried to get it as high as he could. Sometimes he even forgot he was in the building and started throwing his jacket. He's the only person I ever know that threw his jacket down in that portion. He threw it and it hit that cover on the light, and it hit it hard enough that it knocked it up, and it fell down and hooked his jacket up in the light, and we had to get a stepladder to get his jacket out of the light. So I'm not suggesting you do that. But if your blood pressure is starting to boil, you know, maybe walk down the aisle, take a little extra break in the restroom, wash your hands, brush your teeth, comb your hair, whatever, then come back. I spend about $25 a week. I don't care if I do, and I just disappears. But there is a basket here in the middle if you'd like to donate. I mentioned last week I was about $40 ahead, so I ordered a cribbage board trophy for the Washington State Cribbage Championships that says donated by the crib class of 2010. I don't plan on making any money, but it's kind of nice to stay even. So, okay. I won a game earlier tonight playing Rick. I was 17 holes out, counting first. I got a 3, a 10, a jack, and a queen of hearts. So I've got 7. I run a 3 plus 4 hearts. The cut is a deuce of hearts. Now, the deuce with the 3, 10, jack, queen of hearts gives me 15, 2, 15, 4, 15, 6. A run of 3 is 9, 5 hearts is 14, and the right jack is 15. I didn't count them. I didn't think I was out. So I led my 3. I had to have 2 pegs. And I got the 10 jack queen, and Rick put the 10 on my 3, and I paired it for 23 for 2. I still don't know I'm out because I haven't counted the damn things. But I'm out. I was 15. I needed 15 after the 2 pegs. I needed 17 to begin with. I got the 2 pegs. Now I need 15. And I've got 15, 2, 15, 4, 15, 6. A run of 3 hearts is 9. 5 hearts is 14. And the right jack is 15. Goodbye. I wasn't in the game the whole damn thing. But